Well, I've got a special ride planned for today. I'm gonna ride on top of the mountain on Skyline Drive. That's this road. It's a gravel road, pretty well maintained. Anyway, I'm gonna go up to the warming hut, or at least I'm gonna try to. It's 14 miles away, so I should be able to make it. It's about 10 degrees cooler up here than it is down in the valley, so this will be a much more enjoyable ride, both for views and for the temperature. This is a very popular boondocking area, so lots of people camping out for free. Never been camping up here, but I want to. So much beauty. Get to see the sunset and the sunrise from up here. Looked down to see how far I had gone and realized that I hadn't turned on, actually I hadn't put my lights or my Garmin on the bike, so it was not turned on. Whoops. This is the road here I was going to try to go on my cross-country skis, but the downhill is too much for my skis, for my abilities. So we'll see how I feel on the way back. I may try doing that on the bike just to see where it leads. Now I'm heading up this hill. It reaches the ridge up there. Slowly making my way up the hill. Look at that. That's a balsam root. Something or other, some kind of flower. I can't remember what it's called. Almost to the top of the hill. Whew. So beautiful. So green. All right. Steep part of that hill is over. Oh, it kills me every time. Now it's just going to be a shallow climb for a while. I can't remember much between here and there. I do remember there's one good downhill, so that means I'll have a good uphill coming back. But I don't remember beyond that. I was looking in my rearview mirror and I saw this purple glow. So I stopped and turned around to see what I was seeing, and I couldn't believe my eyes. That's amazing. I love this road so much. After I started riding it last fall, I decided I needed to come up here more often throughout the months that it's open, because I just started going up here in the fall. So after I started riding up here last fall, I was kind of kicking myself for not having been riding up here this whole time. I lived in this house for 4 years, and before that we lived in this valley. 2 years in a cabin, 3 summers in our RV on our off-grid property. And I had been up here on the side-by-side, on a side-by-side or in the car, but I had never biked up here. And can't believe it really took me that long to figure out that I needed to do it all summer. I can't come up here every day or anything. I'm hoping for once every couple weeks to get up here. Maybe by the end of the summer, I could have ridden most of it. This is a really long road, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that or not. This road was going to be crowded with ATVs, but I've only passed a few. Well, they've passed me, but I've only seen a few out here. I just love it. It feels so good up here, and the wind blows pretty strong because there's not much stopping it. That's the road I came up. Spot of just absolutely vibrant purple flowers, which you can see from quite a distance. So many of these purple flowers. These are all aspens, and in the fall they all turn yellow, and it's such a beautiful ride, and it's a beautiful ride right now too. There is no filter on this. This is just how amazing these flowers actually are. This is crazy. This one I'm actually pretty close to. These are some lumpy bumpy aspens in this section, and I don't know what makes them lumpy and bumpy like this. Whoa. But I saw all these right here, so I just had to come over, take a peek. So I heard that the fireflies were out up in Utah County in this one spot. And so I was like, oh, they're probably out here too. So we went, and my husband actually went with me last night to go see them. And they were there. It was nice. First time this year I've got to see them. I have to go drive to see them, so I don't get to see them except for on weekends. That is just so amazing. These flowers have me smiling. Oh, what a beautiful place I live in. I'm so lucky. Man, I wish I could live up here for a whole summer. Just explore every single road and see every single scene. This looks like Georgia. So green, so lush. Some spots just stop me in my tracks. So beautiful. And it was a good time to stop because there's some four-wheelers up ahead. I was following them downhill for a little bit a while back, and they went on a side road. But while I was following them, I was having to breathe in their fumes and the dust they were kicking up, so I let them pass and pulled over for the view. just doesn't get much better than this. So I pulled up to take a picture of the flowers, and then I saw a G and an O in the rocks. And then someone actually spelled out "God Bless America" in the rocks. It'd be a cool drone shot. It's really hard to see from the road though, all at once. Well, you can't see it all at once. Woo-wee! Look at that. Wow. Forgot all about that part. The sun's shining so bright, I don't know if you can tell those are those blossom root flowers down there. On the screen, it all just looks bright green. So I'm about halfway up the hill. Ooh, this part's steep. It says I'm at 9% right now. That's looking back. I'm still on my way up. Right here, it smells like pine. Like fresh sod pine. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh. Oh, there's a little walking trail. I have to do it. That looks like Indianola down there. That's where we used to have our cabin and our RV property. Separate times, but that's where it was. So I'm just sitting here on this little overlook and eating my, well, not really lunch because it's well past lunchtime, but eating some food. And I'm just amazed by this view. I kind of wish that I had brought my paint supplies, but I really want to get to the warming hut, and it's only a couple more miles, but I'm worried about having enough time for that, even because my husband might want to go to a drone show up north tonight, which sounds cool, but I don't know if he wants to, so I don't know if I have enough time. Well, I texted my husband expecting to have it go through satellite. When it didn't go through satellite, I just went ahead and called him, and he did the math, and he's just not going to be able to make it tonight to the drone show. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on to the warming hut, where there's a porta potty and a little warming hut that I don't need because it's plenty warm. I'm pretty sure I just saw a huge uphill climb on the way to the hut. Oh man, that looked like a killer hill. I've already lost a lot of elevation. Here we're coming up on a view of the road. Oh, that looks like a huge climb. I'm just finishing up the green section of this uphill. And I'm worried. I'm very worried about what's coming still. It wasn't as bad as I thought. There's way more hill ahead of me, but I made it with just a bit of climbing, so it wasn't too bad. This is the little warming hut, which used to be like a ranger's station. You can come up here, and when you're snowmobiling, you can come camp in here in the summer. It's actually kind of cool in here, which is surprising because usually it's just hotter inside than outside, just in general. Back behind the warming hut, there's these things to hook your horses to. There's supposed to be a trail, but I don't really see much of a trail. You can actually see where horses have eaten while they're waiting. Anyway, you can camp around here, take your horse out, go hiking, I guess. Well, like I said, I really don't know where the trail is. There's lots of places to hitch your horse, though. I'll have to do some research on this. But this field is just covered in these little purple flowers, not the same ones that are vibrant on other parts of the mountain. Yeah, I have no idea where the trail goes, where the trail is. Either way. I went and used the pit toilet, and it was hot in there. That's how I was expecting this one to feel. But this one feels really nice, really cool. So I'm in here, I'm eating a snack before I head back. I've got a big hill right after I leave here. Well, I've got a quick little downhill and then a pretty good little climb. So I'm not gonna eat too much, just a couple little packages of fruit snacks. I'm just enjoying the coolness. There's this whiteboard with a bunch of different things on it. And so I wrote, I biked here 6/13/26. I found the actual trail. It's just past the warming hut. So this trail goes for 15 miles to a reservoir. All right, I'm going downhill, and then I'm gonna be climbing that crazy hill. Someone's got like an overlanding rig over here. Pretty cool. Rooftop tent. All right, I'm climbing now. Good thing it's so beautiful. Takes my mind off of the hard work and the heat. Oh, I can't even get anywhere near that speed. Not going uphill. I was beating it on the way down though. Ooh-wee. Just focus on the views. And it makes it easier. Also, it gives me a good reason to stop and look when I can't breathe anymore. Slow and steady doesn't win you any races, but it does get you there slowly, which is more than would happen if you weren't moving at all. I just have to remind myself of that a lot. I'm still moving. I might be slow, but I'm still moving and I'm still getting there. I actually have sweat dripping down my forehead. I'm not a heavy sweater, so I'm not used to that. It feels gross. Oh, man, this hill is killing me. It doesn't look like much. It's still going up. Been at like 11%. Just need a break in the shade. I'll get back at it in a minute. It sounds like water, like a river or a creek when the wind blows through the quakies, through the aspens. I very, very rarely walk my bike up a hill, but this one's doing me in. It says it's 19. I don't think it's that bad. Oh my gosh. Might have been at the point where I stopped to walk, but oh my gosh. Feeling exhausted. Okay, we're leveling out. Oh, look at that climb. Here's the lookout where I had my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I forgot just how painful this bicycle seat is. The one on my touring bike is not that bad. It's not comfortable, none of them are, but like this one's bad. It's the right, it's the wrong. Oh, I can't think, well, I can't breathe. My sit bones do not fit this seat, that is for sure. Very uncomfortable. So I'm about I'm 3 hours and 45 minutes in. And I think this was about the time when I did my birthday ride up a mountain. This was about the time when I couldn't handle the seat anymore on that ride too. Oh, beautiful shade. The last 3 miles of climbing really wore me out. I can feel my backpack finally being lighter. Feels like I've had about 2 liters of water so far. Got another liter of water in there. I mean, that's my guess, because I had 3 liters when I left. And I still have more in my pannier, because I never come on a ride like this without a lot of water, especially when it's hot. Still plenty of amazing views. There's someone posing for pictures here in these amazingly vibrant purple flowers. Just absolutely gorgeous. And it doesn't even feel like it could be real, but it is. Eat alert went off, and since I still have a few miles left and my energy is waning pretty good, I decided I should probably listen to it. So I stopped and ate some food. I am feeling pretty exhausted. That side route I was possibly going to take, the one that I was going to take on my cross-country skis, I'm not doing that. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Oh, I thought the ride was going to be 24 to 25 miles. I'm already at 24 and a half. And I haven't hit the turn yet to go down the hill. So it's going to be a little bit longer than that. Oh, but I see it. Okay, I see it up ahead now. All right, I can do this. I feel only half alive right now. It's gorgeous, it keeps me going, but oh, my energy is just tanked. I took a little detour for that. I could see that from the road. I just had to come back. There's people camped back there, so I didn't want to go any further. So I'm on the final stretch. I think I'm about 2 miles from the car. You can see a little corner of the reservoir. That's my road. Whew. It's been fun. It's been hard. And it's been beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous weather. Gorgeous scenery. Just gorgeous. So I've got about a mile left. because this is right around where I turn around for cross-country skiing. What a nice ending to this ride. I am pooped, but I feel good at the same time. Well, I can see my car, so that's it for this ride. I'll see you next time. Until then, get outside. Even if you only feel half alive, you'll feel better after you get out there.